And welcome back, Kern County, for another WAG Wednesday. We are outside, clearly outside of our studios, in our side yard here, joined by the director of the Bakersfield Animal Care Center, Matthew Buck, and little Mila here. Matthew, thank you for joining us today.
Absolutely. I love being here.
Yeah, it's so great to have you back here time and time again. This is Mila, one of your German Shepherds at the shelter, and we were just talking about how she is so well-mannered and so chill. Can you tell me more about her?
Yes, so when Mila came to us, she was found tied to a fence and was left there for who knows how long. So that's how she made her way to the shelter. Why anybody would want to leave her tied to a fence beats me, because she's been one of the calmest, most chill shepherds that we have at the shelter right now, and probably the best shepherd in my 3+ years on a leash at the shelter. So she's an amazing dog.
She seems like it, and I actually saw her on Instagram, and we were talking about that earlier, or yesterday, when I saw her page or her post. Oh, good girl. I ran out of treats, but I'll get you more. But just networking her online, how have you seen Instagram and Facebook and social media really help these dogs to get seen?
So that's probably our top way of moving dogs. More dogs leave because somebody saw them online than any other way.
Wow.
So it's very important that we get good pictures like we got of Mila. I think that was one of our volunteers, Eden, that took that picture. She's been volunteering with us for a long time now, her and her mom both, and they do amazing jobs.
That's fantastic. And switching gears from specifically Mila, but to all dogs, coming up on a big holiday for Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
What are some tips that you have for pet owners? I know there's going to be a lot of food around and maybe at their level. How can people keep their pets safe?
So you want to definitely avoid letting them get to onions. Onions are toxic for dogs. Two of the foods that are really good for dogs, if they're unseasoned, is your turkey. No skin though, just meat. And then green beans. Again, unseasoned.
Okay.
But both of those two foods are great to give your dog during Thanksgiving.
That's awesome. And travel is also a big time for Thanksgiving. If they're leaving or having someone come in, what are some tips you have for that?
So always make sure all escape routes are closed. So if you have a fence, make sure there's no holes or weak spots in the fence. Make sure as people are coming in and out, especially strangers or people the dog doesn't live with every day. Make sure they know to lock all the doors behind them, shut all the gates. The number one reason we hear that dogs come to the shelter is somebody left the gate open.
Okay.
So we want to make sure those gates are closed. And then we want to make sure that your dog is microchipped. And if you can't get it microchipped before Thanksgiving, make sure you have a collar on. And if it doesn't have a name tag, you can simply write the name and phone number on the inside of the collar. We do check every collar that comes to the shelter, so for owner information. So I know we're only 8 days away from the holiday. May not be enough time to get out and get a tag or a microchip for your dog, but you can definitely write their information on the inside of the collar.
That's good to know. Thank you for those tips. And for Mila here, if someone's seeing this and thinks, you know, she could be great for my family, how can they get in touch? Good job.
Almost good. There you go.
Good job, Mila.
Good job.
So how can folks get in touch if they want to inquire about Mila?
So the best way is come visit us. We're located at 201 South Mount Vernon Avenue. We're right off the Mount Vernon exit off the 58, right beside the Bakersfield Adult School. You can also give us a call. Our phone number is 832-7387.
Awesome.
But again, the best way is just show up. That way you can meet her in person. If you have other dogs at the house, feel free to bring them with you so they can meet before you enter them both into an environment they're not familiar with.
That's great to know. Thank you so much, Matthew, as always. And
anytime.
Thank you, Mila. All right, we'll be right back.